Hello people, what's up? And it's been a long time since I've recorded one of these babies. Yes, Mickey Speedway USA is back on top, baby. And in the last episode, we have completed Victory Vehicles. Well, I mean, Freeway Phobia, we haven't actually completed it. We actually lost it, but I showed you around Freeway Phobia, which sucked, unfortunately. This episode, we're going to be taking on, not options, but we're going to be taking on Victory Vehicles. The second course. And the second hardest course. For the first recording, I did intermediate, but I kind of sucked on the first course. So I was like, and plus I forgot the retry, so that's why I had to do an amateur mode. Basically, throughout this Let's Play, it's going to be amateur mode throughout the courses. But that is okay. So we're in Yellowstone, actually one of the easier courses in this, racetracks in the course. Gosh, messing up much? I beg to differ. So anyways, I accidentally landed in the grass, which caused me to be in second place. Not a great start, but hey, at least I learned how to shift. Oh yeah, if you go on that speed boost, you can actually ride very high, and there's also another secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but it's what I call a secret. Just speed boost around the corner, and boom, you're instantly in first place. Plus, it speeds you up a little bit. There are no shortcuts until the final course, as with all the other courses. I think, yeah, except in Freeway Phobia. No, not in Freeway Phobia. I don't think. Was it Freeway Phobia that had a shortcut? No, there was one that had two shortcuts, wasn't there? I do not know. I honestly do not know. But, yeah. Where was I? Oh, yes. We are on the final lap in Yellowstone, and I'd like to apologize for being so boring to death. I'm usually not this boring, as I previously said over 9,000 times. So, let's talk about the holidays. So, what you guys asked for this Christmas? What you guys are hoping to get for Christmas? And if you don't celebrate Christmas, what are your plans for Hanukkah, for Kwanzaa, and especially for New Year's Eve? As for me, I should probably do my sub special, because not my 2-year special, my Q&A. I'm currently not sure if I'm going to do the top 10 moments. I am saying that right now because I may not do it. We'll have to see. So, first place is ours. Yippee! Victory! Finally! After, like, a nice laggy recording in Victory Vehicles. Actually, this recording was actually not lagging at all, which is amazing because I thought it would lag a little. Then again, I did close Skype. That was the main reason why the recordings are so laggy, because Skype and, of course, a couple other programs. Now I'm posting a rating Mickey Speedway USA, and hopefully this will never happen again. So anyways, we're now on to Washington, D.C., but technically we're not in Washington, D.C. We're in the White House! Oh my god, is Obama gonna stop us? Well, this was back when George W. Bush was president. I don't think George W. Bush didn't mind, because he might have been in Kansas. I don't know. He might have been in Kansas. He might have been in Texas. For all we know, he could have been in China. So, anyways, I accidentally landed in true, which caused me to be in 6th place. But Minnie got trampled by the goo by someone else, so I'm in 5th. And luckily got the speed boost. Otherwise, I would take home 4th place for the first lap. So that was pretty lucky. And here we are inside the White House. Oh my God, is Barack Obama in there? No, he's fast asleep in this house, unfortunately. We're racing when he's actually fast asleep. Obama wakes up. Oh my god, where'd these covered tracks come from? Who did all this? Who drove an SUV into my White House? Get out of my house! You're fired! Well, I even don't know what I said. But that got me into the lol's spirit. Yes, anyway, the first lap is completed. Usually this track is pretty easy. This track is probably one of the easiest ones, in Victory Vehicles. But compared to, like, the next course, this track is, like, simply piece of cake. Actually, all the courses are, like, piece of cake compared to the final one, which I'm not going to spoil yet. That'll be in the end of the episode, so stay tuned for that, I guess. So anyways, I got this Racer Chaser, which clearly I'm in 1st place, so it's like, do I need it or do I not need it? To be or not to be? That is the only question I suffer through. So we are now approaching the final lap in the Mickey Speedway USA. No, not Mickey Speedway USA. In the what? No, we're not the. Wow, epic fail. Much. So anyways, what else? What are your plans for 2012? I mean, the entire 2012. I think we have our Christmas plans already, and that white stuff kind of looked like what comes out of a male's organ system. I'm not gonna say what it is, because I know there's like 10-year-olds who watch this, and I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible. Sometimes PG-13, but you know, I don't give a crap. yes, I've also improved the quality of Mickey Speedway USA. Just is because, oh yeah, by the way, I hit myself with the baseball, though I missed. It was because I actually turned up the sharpness, lowered the contrast, and stuff like that. So hopefully it turns out to be a lot. Hopefully it looks a lot better than my first, second, and third episode of Mickey Speedway USA, in which I did not know what I was doing, and now that I know what I'm doing, hopefully it looks a lot better quality. This will be what I'll be sticking with throughout most of the stuff that I do with the Dazzle, so hopefully it'll look just as fine. Please let me know in the comments below if it looks awesome or not. I accept any comments. And speaking of comments, make sure you answer the question of the day. I'm not sure how many answers I got from the last... Oh, sorry, not question of the day. Question of the episodes. And the reason I say question of the episodes because, well, question of the day doesn't make sense to me because I don't post videos daily, so it's not like question of the day in like a week or something. So that's why I call it question of the episode. So anyways, we're in Everglades in Florida. And speaking of Florida, the only time I actually visited Florida was when I turned 16 on January 2010, and that was only to go to Walt Disney World. And let me tell you something, Walt Disney World was pretty amazing. Not as good as Disneyland. I mean, I love Disneyland to death, but Disney World had some good remembrance of Disneyland, but most of the time, it felt like the rides were a bit too quick. I mean, not like quick, you know, like, well, they weren't like quick, like, it took like under a minute or something. Like, you know, most rides to Disneyland, you know, you go really like at moderate pace. You know, so I thought it was a little bit too quick. But my favorite ride from like Florida that Disneyland doesn't have was like Expedition Everest, the best ride ever. If you're in Florida right now and you're visiting Walt Disney World, I would recommend Expedition Everest. If you do not go in there, you are missing out. Oh yes, and with this course, you can usually grab like 20 coins in like 1 to 2 laps. 3 laps, you're very unlucky. That's what she said. Okay, no PG. Let's keep it PG, please, because there's like 10-year-olds watching me, and like, they might comment me and go, "Yeah, I got this from HGSS 1994. Please subscribe to him if you like casting and stuff." Wow. So we're on the second lap in the Everglades. Everglades. I'm gonna call it Everglades. And yeah, we got the go is being posted near the finish. I mean the line where people pass by and make a lap or something. I really don't know. And here I am pretty lucky I get the speed boost because if you go through the swamps, and actually unlike most grasses and stuff, it doesn't slow you down a lot. If you have the speed boost, you go at like moderate speed. So that's kind of cool. I actually like that idea that Mickey Speedway USA and Rare had in mind. So, and it's not like Super Mario 64. I should have told you that and you remember Washington, D.C., speaking of Mario Kart 64, that place actually reminded me of Bowser's Castle, you know, where you go inside the castle, then you're outside the castle, and then you go back in and stuff. That kind of reminded me of that, so I guess Rare must have gotten inspiration from Mario Kart 64 in making this game? I don't know. I don't know that much of the game. All I know is the rating that it got and who developed it. That's about it. And so the third lap of Victory Vehicles is complete, and we move on to the final lap. I mean, final course. Cheese a la cheese. I don't know what I just said, but whatever. We're sticking with the situation that we're going on with, and we're heading over to Malibu. Finally, we're heading over to California, and there is a shortcut that has the final piece that you need in order to unlock Frantic Finale, which is the final name of the name of the final course. Is right behind those rocks. As you can see, it blends in very well. I'll be showing you exactly where it is later on. It's actually recommended you have a speed boost, but it's not really recommended at the same time. I really recommend it though, just in case you want to get through that like very quickly. So, anyways, you can also go inside this very nice cavern. It looks very dark. I wonder who darkened it. Darkrai. Bad Darkrai. Bad Darkrai. You don't darken up caves. It's Mother Nature's job to straighten the dark. Wow. It wasn't me who did that, not just makes sense. I honestly don't know, but yes, Malibu, home of many senses and stuff. There's also this little wooden board dog in which you can grab more coins in and possibly hit your head on. See, told you. So anyways, the first lap of the course is complete, and now here is where I tell you a shortcut. You may be thinking, oh my god, how does he do that even without falling in water? Technically, you don't fall in the water. It's just a straight path. You don't go... actually in any topsy-turvy directions whatsoever, so it's kind of a nice break if you want that. Plus, I think it takes like 4 seconds off, so it's a nice one if you're doing amateur mode. I'm not sure how many seconds in other places, but we'll see. So anyways, back to the Cavern of the Dark. There could be spiders in there. Look out, there could be bats and spiders and seagulls that live and sleep in darkness during winter time, which is right now. It's very creepy, but hey, you know, seagulls are seagulls. Sometimes they sleep in darkness, sometimes they sleep in light. And we get another coin boost, which was lead me back to 10. And oh my god, I'm pointing out the obvious! Mr. Obvious! Stop pointing out the obvious! Otherwise you're gonna be Mr. Obvious for the rest of your obvious life! So anyways, I decided not to take the shortcut since I'm already way ahead of everybody. As you can see, everybody is like a couple seconds behind. I think I was 2 seconds behind. 2 to 3 seconds. I really don't know, honestly. I don't know how many seconds it was, and technically, I do not care how many seconds. As long as I get first place to make up for what happened in Freeway Phobia, I am fine. And so anyways, what's going on? Oh yeah, I get the speed boost, and here's something that, when you go over the curves, sometimes you can take shortcuts, but be careful, they might lead to consequences like you bumping into stuff, so you can see. See, speed boost, make a sharp turn, and bump! Probably should have done the R turn and then make the speed boost, but I was pretty stupid. Oh, speaking of the parts that you can get to unlock Frantic Finale, I might have a video in the link below just to show you guys how you get the parts and where exactly to get the parts, since I really don't know how to get them since I have not played this game in such a long time. So that completes Victory Vehicles. Thank you for watching. Once again, a very short episode, I know. And in the next episode, oh, how I'm gonna hate this! We are taking on Frantic Finale, probably one of the hardest courses in the entire game. I'm dead serious. I've done this like over 1,000,000 tries, and I end up getting gold, not rainbow. It's very difficult, so I'll see you guys in the next episode, and have a very merry holidays. Peace out!